welcome back to Lunar Light Wellness Circle. I'm Yolanda, your host, and today I'll be sharing my top 5 self-care tips. 1, I'm going to get right into it. Number 1 is before I get up out of bed and do anything, I lie there and reconnect with my physical body. Sometimes I will put meditation music on throughout, or I'll just lie there in silence and just enjoy the reconnection and the feeling of being connected spiritually and physically with my body. Other than that, unless if I have a vivid dream and I need to record it, I may pick up my phone to record it and log it for future reference. Other than that, I don't touch my phone and do anything else until I have reconnected and feel grounded. Number 2, yoga. So after I reconnect with myself, I will do a yoga routine. It's a light routine in the morning just to continue to reconnect with my body and stretch. And sometimes it might get to a point where it's a workout, but that's not likely in the morning because I'm really just kind of trying to balance myself out and reconnect continuously. After yoga, I transition into meditation, and that is continued reconnection with myself. And throughout that, I will express gratitude and to spirit, my angels, guides, ancestors, and just express gratitude to them for my life and every blessing that I have received and the blessings that are to come. 4, walking. I take a walk in the morning with my pup, and throughout that walk I am being mindful and meditative as well. I love being outdoors in nature, and I find that I am more connected than ever with myself when I am outdoors and in nature, surrounded by birds chirping, the wind blowing, the leaves rustling, and just being outdoors. Just the environment itself is healing and soothing to my spirit. Number 5, I meditate throughout the day. There's a misconception in the Western world that meditation is just sitting in a lotus position and, just om all day long. No, or for just one set amount of time and that's enough. I don't find it to be enough for myself. So I meditate. I am meditative throughout the day, the entire day. Whenever I feel like I'm drawn to or guided to reconnect with myself, I practice breath work and just embracing the silence and acknowledging my body, acknowledging how my body feels, and then working toward rebalancing if it is out of balance. So those are my top 5 self-care tips or things that I do to help myself. I find it to be extremely satisfying and fulfilling and necessary for me. So those are just some tips. I think that having a morning routine is 100% important. It's paramount in just starting your day the right way and reconnecting with yourself in a way that puts you in a position to be balanced and grounded before you start engaging with other energies. So that's that. Maybe we can chat a little bit more. So I find that some of us can be sensitive to energies, and being sensitive to energy means that you need to have a practice in place to continuously rebalance yourself and reconnect with yourself so that you can go through your day or get through your day in the healthiest way possible, because there are going to be people in your environment that test your resolve and or just test your energy, and it's heavy. It doesn't even have to be, there don't have to be words exchanged in order for a person to affect you energetically. For myself, at least, I can't speak for myself, but if you have experienced that, I would suggest that you take a few moments to do some breath work and just breathe in positive energy and then exhale all of the negative feelings or energies that you feel you may have come into contact with. Releasing them is extremely important for your physical body and your spirit. So that's another tip that I would give, or that I'm sharing. I find that I have been extremely sensitive to energy throughout my entire life. And, when I was younger, most times, people tried to explain to me that, I don't have control over the whole world and how people are energetically around me. So I have now, as an adult, I own the fact that I do have control over that. We all have power. So if we are addressing the world around us and our environment with kindness and compassion, regardless of the circumstances and regardless of how others are behaving, then we are, in essence, affecting the world in a positive way. It can't be just one person, but there are many, many, many millions of people on the planet that actively practice love and kindness and compassion on a daily basis. Being human, or being a spiritual being living this human existence, it is important to treat other people well. Karma is real. It's good and it's bad. So, the old saying, karma's a bee, it doesn't always apply. Not in that context. This society pushes fear, right? So you're supposed to fear karma according to Western civilization. I don't fear karma because I don't live my life in a way where I am intentionally seeking out ways to harm other people. I live my life in a way that it embraces other people, their differences, their flaws, and I only pray and hope or meditate for and wish that, I have faith that, as long as I am acting in a kind-hearted way, that my karma is not going to be something that's heavy and negative. It may take time for the positive karma to really, really affect my life directly, but I feel like it is every day, because I'm grateful for every day. I'm happy with every day. I'm thriving every day, and I'm at peace every day. And that is the greatest gift that you can have in this human existence, especially with the current climate of especially Western culture right now. So I feel like it's important for us to continue to spread love and light and be the light every single day when we are engaging with others. And even when we're not, being kind to yourself is one of the most important things that you can do in this human experience. If you are kind to you, you will not allow for other people to be unkind to you. And I say that because not in a way where you're gonna physically force them to be kind to you, but if you are kind in response to their negativity, then they're going to be confused, and most times they're not going to understand why you reacted in a way that is abnormal in this society, right? So, I find myself to be a constant observer nowadays. I've always been a people watcher, but now that the glasses are on and I see the world the way that it is. I mean, I really feel like I always have, and it's been a struggle for me throughout my life because I never really could understand how people could be so mean-spirited and unkind to each other unnecessarily. And I was just always a really sensitive kid, and black sheep, 100% black sheep. People never really understood me. Some did, but even the ones that did still tried to impart some of the worldly expectations upon me. And for a while I succumbed to that. But once you get out of that rut and really get back to who you are, or start to connect with who you really are as a being, then your life changes. And that doesn't mean that you're going to be like wealthy overnight and that's how your life changes. But it does, because wealth is not monetary. Wealth is about everything, about embracing life, embracing love, being light in a world that is pushing darkness and fear. Karma is good if you're good. Karma can be bad. If you do things that are unkind and inconsiderate, you might find yourself in a position to receive some negative karma. So it's never too late to stop behaving in that way. If you happen to be a person that is unkind, to others, having a mentality of like a dog eat dog world and tit for tat, being vengeful and spiteful and doing things to other people because they've done it to you, or feeling like, oh, I'm not going to be nice because nobody's nice to me. That is not the way to be. It's not. It's unhealthy. It's not healthy for you, and it's not healthy for the people that you come into contact with on a daily basis. So do your very best to be kind to yourself first and foremost, and then extend that kindness to the rest of the world. All right. Peace, love, and light. Thank you for joining me. Like, share, and subscribe. My social media is spiritually_guided Cappy, or _Cappy27. Reach out. Feel free to follow me and subscribe there as well. All right. Peace, love, and light, guys.